You're now listening to Girl Chat Sports After Dark with the ladies of Football BFF. Hey, and welcome back, everybody, to Girl Chat Sports After Dark. We are in episode 3. I'm Melissa, and I am joined with, of course, the lovely ladies of Football BFF. We have Fran, Laura, and Elisa. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, Melissa. Happy to be here.
Hello. So we are in episode 3, and we are extremely excited to address, well, I'm excited to hear more about it because there's a couple people that I wasn't actually aware of on some of their stuff going on. And today's episode is going to be entitled Baby Mama Drama. So I cannot wait to get all of the juicy deets, the behind the mask, the under the helmet, the off the field stories of the first, of the 3 guys you guys chose for this week. So whoever wants to start, please fill us in on who's coming first.
Okay, Melissa, it's Elisa, and I'm going to start with, of course, Tom Brady and Giselle, and Bridget Moynahan, who I've come to really have a lot of respect for. She is a classy woman. So if we go way back to 2004, Tom and Bridget are dating. They have about a 4-year relationship, 3-4 years.
Wow, I didn't know.
And yeah, it was a long relationship. And they broke up about December of 2006. But then in February, Tom starts dating Giselle. And was there overlap? Was there not?
I thought there was overlap.
Well, in any case, a month after they start dating, Bridget announced that she's at least 3 months pregnant with Tom's baby.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, so she is very classy. She does not have anything bad to say.
Is she still working?
She's on Blue Bloods, and she also has a recent cook. Anyway, I'll get to that.
So Tom knows how to pick him, really. I mean, he picks him pretty good.
Yes,
yeah.
And I have to say, and actually, Giselle's come out like 4 years, 5 years after they got married, and has addressed it and just said when she found out, she was kind of thrown for a loop and almost broke up with him. She was like, basically, she's Giselle, and even though Tom's amazing and they're very early into their relationship, she finds out there's another woman pregnant with his baby, and it was a tough relationship to start. So she didn't break up with him. The son's born, Jack, so sweet, in August 2007. And Bridget has. She really hasn't said anything negative. She came forward in an article in July 2008 talking about, she's a traditional girl, and this is in Harper's Bazaar magazine, and she said she was heartbroken, she was alone, single, and she was scared.
Which she should be. I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah, she did not expect to have a family this way, but she's been a working actress. She had a great role on Sex and the City, and then followed by Blue Bloods.
Wait, she was on Sex and the City?
She played Mr. Big's wife.
No.
That's her. So
now I know.
So ironically, she was the Giselle.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway,
to Carrie's Mr.
And then Blue Bloods. She's been a working actress, very classy. So the whole time, Giselle is kind of known for being a little outspoken.
Right.
She's made a few gaffes. She said in an article to Vanity Fair in 2010, I understand that Jack has a mom, and I respect his mom, but he is 100% my child. Absolutely 100%. And Bridget and
did
her
she have a baby by then?
No, she did not have a baby.
Course,
So she's
spoken.
Oh,
no.
So she did not have a baby. And classy Bridget didn't address it. Her
Good for her.
Response when people have gone back, she said, I have a relationship that's ongoing with the media, and it's just really important that there not be drama. In any case, cut to now there are fantastic pictures of the 3 kids, mostly from the back, just really, I posted one on our Instagram.
Right, I think we shared, I like that picture.
Usually from the back, just they get along really well. And then if you go to, there's so many, the new thing is they love to post pictures of Giselle and Bridget hugging each other. And
really?
They're continuing to co-parent in a beautiful way. But, so, anyway, little tiny bit of controversy, not that much with this, with these kids. So I'm going to talk about now why Bridget won 2015. Like, she won the game. So,
okay, but Giselle and Tom have been dating for how many years?
So they got married. Wait, what do you mean?
Giselle's been in the picture since 2007.
2007, right?
Okay, so of the 10 years, Bridget won one.
I mean, she really won that year, though.
All right.
Like she cemented it. She really won it.
That's the year that Tom won the Super Bowl. So it's kind of
right.
Hey, let's not talk about that year too much, okay? Let's just be careful. I'm still trying to get over it myself. So okay. Go ahead.
Here's why Bridget won 2015. And this is she lives these little tiny references that you kind of get, but she's very classy about it. So she won 2015. She's a working actress. Blue Bloods is doing great. She has a wonderful cookbook that hits the bestseller list that comes out. The Blue Blood Kitchen, I think it was called. And in 2015, she also married her dream guy.
What is he?
He is the co-president of Stuart Frankel brokerage in New York. They're very classy Hamptons couple. She did make some kind of comment like, I'm so happy and over the moon that I married the right man. Very subtle, very, okay. So the other reason, yes.
McDonald's, maybe?
So, well, that's the, I'm kind of maybe. So the other reason she won, there are other reasons that she won 2015. So she got married to her beautiful, amazing. So also during 2015, we know about Deflategate. This you might like a little better, Melissa. During part of the investigation, they seized a bunch of emails from Tom's computers, and I don't even understand exactly why there would be.
He was sending dick pics to her.
No, not dick pics. No, this is they were looking for some scuttle and some just, what can we find? And all they found in 2015 were just really pleasant, sweet exchanges between Tom and Bridget about how proud they were of their son who'd won a reading award, and he gets to wear a pin now. And they just, there's no tension, there's no going over the boundaries are drawn clearly, but they're close. And if you look on Instagram, which it's Giselle, one word with a single L, Bridget Moynahan, do you want me to spell them? It's BRID.
We'll tag it in the post and stuff.
So Bridget Moynahan and Tom Brady. So if you look, there's a lot of pictures of the kids, but also the women. The media loves to post the two women together, and they really are friends-ish, it looks like. But apparently some of the gossip magazines do say that in 2015, Giselle met during the kind of tough time, she met with a divorce lawyer.
Oh, boy.
And Tom also requested a net worth statement, the TMZ. No, Tom wanted his own net worth statement, which may or may not have been part of this, meeting with divorce. Anyway, so Tom and Giselle are winning at life, but Bridget, between the fact that she had only just the sweetest, classiest emails, had this cookbook come out, married her guy, and Giselle went and visited a divorce lawyer, and they seem very solid, but I think it was a rocky time for them. So, Fran and I were joking around earlier that possibly when Jack comes and is with his mom, maybe she's like feeding him junk because.
No, I think
because they're healthy lifestyle.
Tom of the Snake goes and like mouths a cheeseburger at like McDonald's on the Snake. And him and Giselle-
But then he won't play until he's 45 like he wants to.
Yeah, it's a lit anyway. So Tom and Giselle, he conducted himself pretty well. She's had a couple gaffes here and there, but all in all, like, Bridget wins the co-parenting game and has been connecting herself in a really classy way. And
so shout out to the next two people that we have coming up because they
so Brady. So Bridget also has done an article that her son wants to be a professional soccer player, but not a football player.
Football.
Stay out of football.
So let's hear about the not so classy one.
We'll give a shout out to Bridget for being a classy one, and also we know definitely also congratulations to those three for actually being able to co-parent, because I can only imagine how hard it is for others. Like I'm sure some of the other ones we have coming up.
Yes, it's not the same in my situation.
Tell us about it.
I was going for tomorrow on Thursday night football. The Dolphins are at the Ravens, so I wanted someone from that game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I picked the Ravens linebacker, Terrell Suggs,
right,
who was first on our radar because he had the teeth problem. He had these little baby teeth, and he would get made fun of because he had clown teeth. But then he got a bunch of veneers, and now he looks so much better.
Wait, he had baby teeth? Shoot! Now I got to look up one of those pictures.
If you look back, it wasn't pretty. He looks so much better now. But he'd get a lot of flack for that. His nickname now is T Sizzle or Sizzle. But he had this baby mama, Candace Williams, and they started dating way back, like before 2009. But they had a very heated relationship. So there was a domestic violence incident in 2009 where he like threw a soap dispenser at her, and that's just not good. I don't know. But then he threatened to pour bleach on her. I mean, bad. So she got a restraining order, and she had one kid by then, and then a little while later, now they have two kids.
Of course, because she went back. Of course. What do? You go back. Perfect.
And I know, a girl and a boy, Johnny and Duke. And then in 2012, she accused him of punching her and leaving with their kids and whatever, got another restraining order. And this time, during the restraining order, they had to confiscate 7 guns he had in his house.
Oh.
Including an AK-47. So like he's an amazing linebacker, and that's all great, but we kind of forget that these things happen. Okay, but this girl, so then she lifted the restraining order 3 days before their wedding, which is so sweet. Nothing says love like
because it's hard to be on a
You might as well still get married, right? Yeah, sure, perfect.
You have to have 300 yards between you.
It's difficult to have a wedding night like that. But in their post on their wedding, it's all like, we love you so much, and it's like, you're my soulmate and all this stuff. It's like, oh my God.
So when did they get
wedding?
Oh, when were they married?
In 2012.
Oh, and so they're still married, or?
Oh, no, of course not. Then after 2 years, she filed for divorce, citing adultery and getting really upset. She's very vocal with the press, which makes it kind of fun. So she cited
fun for us, maybe not so much for her.
I know. And he said he denied that he cheated on her. He said he only cheated on, or he saw someone else when they were separated. So they're like playing out their relationship in the media. And then more recently, she has this big rant on YouTube where she goes that he doesn't pay for her kids, and he sends the kids to school without shoes on, and all this drama, but it's quite a fun rant. I'll send you the link so you can look at it.
Oh,
but
fun.
she's completely has a totally tatted, big boobs. She seems a little crazy. But now he's with an actress. Her name is Tasha Miller. And I think they have another child. So now he has 3 kids. And it seems like that whole life is put behind him because on their Instagram, she's gorgeous. He looks great with his new teeth. They seem happy and in love.
With his new teeth.
So, just when you're watching the game tomorrow, Dolphins and Ravens, and you're looking at number 55, you know the backstory.
Yeah.
Right. You know what's funny? As I'm Googling Candace Williams, I'm looking at images and I see a couple ones where like, yeah, I could tell this lady's crazy. Scroll a little farther and there's Money Mayweather sitting there. So it's wonderful how these abusers can all it's Mayweather and a couple other guys in here that clearly have all had their issues with domestic violence. So it's interesting to see how Google has them all put together in one big area.
That is funny. And I wonder, when that stuff happens and then the new person comes in, it's like, do they look at that? Do they see that?
I mean, do they think they're just going to change completely and not get another kind of, there's not going to be domestic violence at all?
I'm sure they think that.
Starter wife, starter teeth. This is a new life.
Of course.
Now that his teeth are fixed, he's less angry.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because he always has cameos on Ballers, which is on HBO.
Right.
Yeah. So with The Rock, and so I'm always like, it sucks. He's on there a lot. I'd say at least a couple episodes a season. So now I feel bad for liking him on that show. But hopefully he's changed. We hope he's changed. Maybe he's learned some good lessons. So
I wonder how many guns he has now. What's under his bed?
I mean, I'm wondering how many are legal versus how many he has. So.
Right. Yes.
Or maybe they're in somebody else's name. Who knows? I don't know. But so we'll wish them the best of luck. But yeah, the ex definitely looks like she's a few pills away from the psycho hospital sometimes.
Totally. And on your spare time, listen to her rant. It's hilarious.
Oh, I can't wait. I can already imagine. I can just, is it with her in the tank top?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the picture that seems to be on here the most, where you could tell she was on the way to get a legal 2000, or I think what is it called, a 5150 out there in California? Yeah.
Right.
Yep, that's what it is. So, anyways, okay. Well, that definitely was a little bit more of an increase than Tom Brady and Bridget. So what else?
We have our favorite.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so my featured player is Orlando Scandrick. He's a cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Boo. Okay, sorry.
He's number 32, a really good player. And his contract is $20 million over 5 years, which
wow,
nice,
right? And he needs every penny to stick with the cray Drea Michelle.
I wonder if he's the one that made her get her breasts taken out.
What?
I don't know that part.
Well, she had breast implants and she took them out.
Well, I would say that she's boundary free.
Very PC of you.
I would say that she's sex positive.
I love that. Can we just pause for a second to appreciate the sex positive?
She is very sex positive.
But I don't know anything about her, so you have to tell me.
Okay. So, well, currently right now, her and Orlando are engaged. She posts things on social media about their sex life and how important it is for his play, that she's made him a better player because they are awesome in bed together. She claims that she's absolutely improved what a good player he is because she is they're just so awesome in bed. Right. Her quote is, "I gotta take care of my man. I didn't get this ring for nothing." So there we go. And she is infamously on Basketball Wives. She's definitely a reality star. She is a self-proclaimed media personality. But before all of this, my favorite story about them, speaking of restraining orders, is that she put him on media blast. She caught him making flirtatious comments to a follower on Instagram, and then he requested and got a restraining order on her.
Ooh.
Right. While claiming that she went on a rampage, that she maced him.
Oh my
She
God.
threatened to throw bleach in his eyes. She threw their household items at him and tossed his stuff into the pool. So then they got a restraining order where she had to stay 100 yards away. They were still living in the same house, which I guess was possible in that home. So then he had to request that she had to move out.
Yeah, but the sex from 100 yards away, how do you do that?
It's a big house.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
right. So it's the length of a football field. But she also had to move out. But then they managed to reconcile and make a baby. So now they are engaged.
That'll bring them closer together.
It's totally. And they're engaged. They have a son named Drew, Jru.
Oh my God, really?
Yes. She's posted a photo of her giving birth to Drew. Like I say, she's very boundary free.
Like literally all up in the vajay.
Well, I haven't really brought myself to actually watch it.
Good. Okay.
But it's there.
Oh, Lord.
And there's also lots of photos of her licking him on the neck. And for the most part, like on her birthday, there's like, she's just all over the media. And for the most part, he just really looks kind of stunned. Like every single picture, he just looks like a dude who's like the deer caught
Deer in the headlights. Why am I here? How did this happen?
And granted, she's like hot in a super crazy way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that she's on her way to feeling like she can buy and sell him. She's she's becoming very successful in her own right. She's gone from reality star, she calls herself a media personality, and now she's officially a designer, which is the evolution of these girls.
Right, the swimsuits, aka you could probably wear them in a strip club too, where I think she started, but that's neither here nor there. So okay.
Right, and she has been, she's been with a lot of guys. My favorite of that crew is Chris Brown because he's
really
such a love, right?
Wait, pre or post Rihanna?
I don't know. Okay. But anyway, so, but I feel like Drea.
Their crazy might have been too much crazy together.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, they are still very happily engaged, although every time you Google them, sometimes the engagement's off, sometimes it's on. But
I was going to say, haven't they been engaged for a long? I feel like she's been, I don't follow her as I watched like the very couple first seasons of whatever show that Basketball Wives, but that was it. Like I haven't really watched them since, but it seems like she's been engaged like a long time.
Well, they were engaged, and then she wanted to throw bleach in his eyes, so then they got unengaged, but now they're re-engaged. So depends on how long you count it. But the most recent
pre or post bleach,
right? And
wait, didn't you say something about bleach in your guy too? What is up with the bleach and the? I don't know. It's a handy household object. I don't know. I don't think these girls are actually doing their own laundry, so I'm not sure. Okay.
Like why is it the first thing? Like you don't think about anything else? It's always bleach. Like I don't know. Maybe these guys need to start going to DoTERRA and getting the On Guard and not having bleach in the house, just in case, because you don't want to, you don't want to
keep have like threaten me with a Tide Pod.
Right.
Drea is she owns the relationship.
Totally.
She's in charge.
Yeah. Oh, she's 100% in charge.
I like that, though.
I mean, Giselle loves Tom. There's no question about that one either.
I think so. But I think that I think that she's definitely the whips, the chains, the high heels in the back. I think she's
a little kinkier
for sure.
Than the button.
The stuff that she's showing us is the stuff she shows us. Right. You can only imagine the stuff that she doesn't show us. Like,
oh my gosh.
All that. What's also interesting about her is that she actually did a big long post for one of her friends who's on a reality show and warned her about taking the fight she was having with this other girl on the show into their private life. And she was very savvy in saying, look, this is just for TV, and we know that we have to ramp it up for TV and create a lot of conflict, but don't let that infect your relationship with this person in your private time. Just know that you're putting on a show. And I was like, oh.
Right. I think they definitely learn a few things while they're on reality TV, because the thing is, it's not reality. Like when reality TV first came out, it was literally like, this was like MTV's Real World. Like that was real. It seemed like at first, but this is like completely, written out. It's almost like it's like here's your subject, just kind of fly off the Richter with it. And so I don't know, it's interesting, and that's kind of why I can't watch some of these anymore, because it's almost like, really, I mean, it's like a telenovela. Almost,
But I think in the last 2 years, she's absolutely tried to revamp her image so that now she comes across like just this kind of like super beautiful, sexy fashionista, instead of just that super crazy girlfriend.
Well, hopefully she gets married one day.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh, ladies, these guys were amazing. I loved how it went from like kind of like pretty good to like, okay, I have some questions, to like, holy shit. Like that was,
That wasn't an accident.
And the underlying bleach factor still kind of hangs with me a little bit. And I think forever I'm going to use the hashtag. What was the
Sex positive. That was
sex positive. Hashtag sex positive.
Sex positive and boundary free.
I'm just gonna start commenting now on people's random Instagrams, like hashtag sex positive. Like perfect.
Yeah. Just literally like zero shame, and I respect that. I feel like there's no.
I mean, you're either all the way in or all the way out, so you might as well just go all the way out then. I mean, just go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Is it still like that even with her like revamped image? Is she toning it down at all?
No, not that stuff. Like she actively pantomimed what she does for Orlando before game day.
Oh, I mean that's good for women to have. Like that's she's doing a tutorial,
right?
Hey, I mean, some people need to learn how to please their man. So, hey, if she can help those people out there, then that's good for them, too. Wonderful.
Right. And then maybe your man can be a rockin' football star if you're, if you take down the tip.
Right. Maybe you, too, can find you a football guy to bang on as long as you take down these tips. Yeah, perfect. Right. Wonderful. Right. Thanks, the school of Drea Michelle.
And her secret sauce is that she's way, 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 way hotter than him. Like, he is really, when you really look at him, he's pretty dorky looking. Like, he's pretty dorky looking. And probably a few bulbs short of
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There was an issue with an accidental, maybe MDMA experience in Mexico.
Oh, no, that don't accidental my ass. They were just having a little too much fun while out of town.
Right. But then he got dinked for... there was a claim that it was potentially to be performance enhancing, and he's like, no, that methamphetamine was for fun, not to enhance my performance, and I didn't mean to do it.
But you did, and that's great. So, anyways, ladies, this was by far another great episode. For all those out there that are listening, please let the listeners know where they can find you, find the app, what social media you guys are on.
Okay, we're on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Our Instagram is Football BFF. Facebook is Football Space BFF. You could also download our free app.
Free app! Sorry.
The free app has all of the dish on Orlando and Drea.
Yeah, they do. Plus great pictures.
Oh, the picture of her with the crazy look while she's pregnant and him looking stunned.
Awesome.
You can do that at the Apple iStore, iTunes.
The App Store,
Football BFF, all one word.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And you guys can find me, Melissa, at Seattle, 4_life. And you can find Girl Chat Sports, of course, on all social media at Girl Chat Sports. Don't forget to check out our podcast on iTunes and Podomatic. Just search Girl Chat Sports, all one word. Ladies, until 2 weeks from now, we will see you guys then, or I guess we'll keep in touch. And I can't wait to hear about what guys we talk about next time.
All right.
We'll come up with something good.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening to Girl Chat Sports After Dark with the ladies of Football BFF, bringing you all the hot, juicy gossip off the field.